Okay, going live, and I am live. All right. I'm live right now, and if I'm not, I will try to get live and do good things right now. So if I'm not showing live by 30 seconds, then I will put somewhere else in a better place. Right. So this is mainly Diamondusification, but others can listen to it too. This is mainly for interpretation because of what they've been through. Because I know this interpretation of my dream. It was very symbolic. So let me get to the fact that I was battling a lot of evil spirits in a lot of symbolic ways. Every day represents every demon. The Christmas tree on November 14th was a scary day, I guess. Truly um, waking up experience for me. But then there was this very important fact. This is where you should listen. New Year's Day really is Satan's day, and I was battling Satan on New Year's Day as the dream progressed. It's basically the dream I was having was New Year's Day that was Satan's day. Hear me out again. New Year's Day is Satan's day. It is a Satanist reform from the Catholic Church. There's a lot of satanic rituals for New Year's Day and all that crazy stuff. And Satan loves that holiday because it's his favorite day, I guess. Not Halloween. I guess some demons love Halloween better than Satan, but he loves New Year's Day because he knows that's the beginning of death, beginning of sorrows. It's beginning of horrible times on Earth because he owns this Earth. Just remember that. And he chose that day because for whatever reason, so Diamondusification can explain that. But New Year's Day is literally a day for partying, sex traffic. It's all about sex on that day, as well as drunkenness and all that. It's a day to start off horrible. And the Satanists really, I think they just do something on that day that prove other, like they actually, I think they use their own charms and they call their spirits and they hover across the people and they cause, problems. They cause division and they do all that kind of stuff at the on New Year's Day. And during New Year's Day, Satan thrives. He is enjoying it. He's enjoying the people falling. He loves that. More deaths have happened on New Year's Day than any other day, I believe. You know? And that's just to say that even around that time, more people with Alzheimer's die on that day. And also, more people who are young and partying are partying at that time more on that day. And more people that are middle aged die on that day. It's a terrible day at midnight. So it's really Satan's day because he's collecting souls on that day. I don't really understand what it's all about either, but I know why he chose that day to be exactly that day, unless it's something to do with excuse me Catholicism. But like I said, New Year's Day is Satan's Day because it's something to do with Catholicism, and I don't know why it is, but it's really like the Roman Reformation and all that crazy stuff. There's a lot going on that day. I think there's something very specific going on that day, and I think the actual the best calendar is basically the calendar in Israel. But I think it's the Jewish calendar is the best calendar to actually go by because they count that day as really a day for struggle, and they count like the death of Jesus. A day of after 50 days after that is a day of basically collecting people's to be saved and all that good stuff. But I don't know. But basically, I think that the Jewish people think that Pentecost is a day to really remember the Passover. It's the Passover day. And on that day later on, 3,000 people died. I think it was that many. And then on that same day, 3,000 people got saved on that day. So it's his least favorite day. So he tries to pervert it. Then in the middle of the year is harvest, and then in fall it's basically the collecting of harvest, and then winter is the worst day for everyone, and especially in the beginning of December. It's basically the reason why Satan loves that day, because he knows that it's nice to like a God's birthday and all that crazy stuff. Just remember that Satanism and New Year's Day is very much a lot in common. So is Halloween, and so is June 6th, but especially New Year's Day. It is a secret, like it's very secret to Satanists, because they don't want it to be exposed by any other person, because if it is exposed, then they have a huge problem on their hands. I don't know why it's been chosen to be that day, but it is what it is. So if that's the day that man has fallen, then it's the day that man has fallen. Maybe it's has something to do with that, but it's I would say that the Jews choose whatever they choose because of very good reasons. But this, you know, after let's say I don't know, like 6 BC, it's like 6 BC was when Jesus was born. Maybe 3, who knows? We don't know that day. And of course, 30 AD was when he got crucified. And actually, to be honest with you, he was not born on December 25th, but also there's a lot to do with well, I was trying to think about something, but basically it has a lot to do with the Catholics choosing that day as his birth to be celebrated on that day, and then 5 days later it's something like New Year's, because they'd say, oh, it's Jesus' birthday, but it's not. Get that out of your mind, please, because that's not Jesus' birthday. That is Jason. That is Satan preparing to thrive off of New Year's Day, and that's like 6 days later. 25, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. No, wait. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. And then that's the sixth day. So that's like this. He's trying to pervert these days, as in to make his days basically purely for him, or truly, I mean, mainly for him. I meant to say. So it's mainly for him. So yeah, I mean, basically, after December 25th is another holiday, I think. I don't know, but it's basically for a full week and then 8 days. Doesn't make a lot of sense either, does it? Because even on the ninth day of his day of it's very complex, but Diamondusification, you figure this out, okay? And Satan has his plans, and he's very symbolic that way, and I think it has something to do with the rapture being near, exactly being near that day on the real New Year. The real New Year's Day is basically not real. It's basically the fake New Year's Day. It's basically where the rapture is near anyway. So I'll be done, okay? Bye.